How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite aviation channel, and today we are here with the 54th airport update for Karachi Jinnah International Airport. Today's update is set around 4:45 to 5 a.m., so towards the tail end of the massive, or not really massive, but the international rush period that takes place at the airport between roughly 1 a.m. through about 6:37 a.m. So a pretty special update though today. As you can tell, we have a new airline that has begun services to Karachi just a few days ago, Ethiopian Airlines of course, and more information about the new service I will go over later in the video. But without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started. So before we get into the actual aircraft, I thought this would be pretty fun to do. Let's do a quick live look at Karachi Airport right now. I think I'm going to try doing these with more of my airport updates, maybe going forward more of these kind of live Flight Radar 24 looks at the airports that I'm doing updates of. So maybe for Chicago, for Lahore, for Karachi, moving forward, we'll do some more of these kind of live looks on Flight Radar 24 at what aircraft are there. So passing by, we got this Philippine A330, Doha to Manila. Philippines used to have a maintenance base in Karachi back in the day. They used to, or not maintenance base, but they used to get maintenance done, heavy maintenance done on their DC-10s and all that back in the 70s and 80s. So they used to have a pretty big presence in Karachi back in the day, from pictures that I've seen. It's pretty cool. I wish they'd come back soon, hopefully someday. We got, I think this is Jeddah, Jeddah to Islamabad, Saudi 777 there. But more importantly, here's Karachi. Right now, just departing, we got the Thai Airways 787, because right now it is 11 p.m. I think. Yeah, 11:30 p.m. In Karachi right now. 1:45 p.m. here in the central time zone of the U.S., but in Karachi it's 11:45 p.m. So we got Thai 787 departing back to Bangkok. I plan on getting the model of this soon. Hopefully NG models can hurry up and stop delaying everything so they can release this, because desperately needed for this airport. We also got a Serene A330. Looks like it's on a maintenance flight, or a ferry flight. It's 5001, so that should be like a ferry flight or something. Maybe it's going to Turkey for maintenance or something, but that's APBNF. It's on the remote stands there. We have Air Blue A320. This just came from Dubai, as you can see, APEDG. And then we have, it's got sharklets on it. Another sharklet plane here, APBOS Serene, or no, sorry, AirCL 320. So they have, I think this is the only one in the fleet with sharklets, or maybe there's one more, I can't remember, hold on. APBOR, I think, is the reg of the other one. But I'm not too sure if this one has sharklets. Okay, no, it doesn't. So APBOS, I think, I guess it's the only plane in the AirCL fleet to have sharklets. And it looks really cool. I love the sharklet. You know, how it looks like in the AirCL livery. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's just a quick live look at Karachi. Other planes on the ground right now. Besides those, we got some Fly Jinnah, Fly Dubai, PIA, of course. Cool. Okay, yeah, so that was it. That's all I wanted to do. Here's the domestic terminal. Because it's like 4 a.m. in Karachi at the time of this update, I'm not entirely sure if they have all the planes sitting at the terminal, because these are all like 8 a.m. departures. So I'm not too sure what the deal is. I saw a few, actually most of them I feel like they sit at the hangars or something, and then they tow them over to the terminal closer to departure time. But I'm not entirely sure about that, even though, or no, yeah, I literally have no idea. I think they bring them in at like 5 a.m. or something, but I'm not entirely sure how long before departure time they tow all these planes to the gates before their flights. So yeah, we'll start over here at gate number 13. Yeah, sorry, PIA A320, not a 777. A320 going to Islamabad as PK 300, 7 a.m. departure. AirCL, and sorry about the noises you hear. This thing, that's my camera's like, not HDMI, what's it called, the charging kind of door, the door to the charging port. It stays open, and it used to be able to close all the way, but now it's really flimsy. It just keeps flopping out. So every time you hear that, it's that door just kind of flopping in place. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna try to fix it. I don't think I can. But next up, AirCL A320, also a 7 a.m. departure. This is to Islamabad as flight 121. Next AirCL plane, this is the Lahore flight 141, 8 a.m. departure. We have the PIA unofficial SkyTeam livery A320. This is the 8 a.m. departure as well to Lahore, flight 302. And we have Air Blue A320 over here. This is the 7 a.m. as well. Or sorry, not 7, 7:15 a.m. But guess where it's going? Islamabad, of course. And then we have Fly Jinnah A320 over here at the stand. What stand is this? 18? Something like that. It's Air Arabia, obviously, but even though Fly Jinnah is technically a partner of Air Arabia, they have similar liveries. So just imagine it's Fly Jinnah. This is also a 7:05 a.m. departure. I wouldn't guess it. It's going to Islamabad as well. 7:05, flight 670. And they also have a 7:30 departure to Lahore as flight 840. That's a lot of flights. Where do they keep them all? Because they have these two. I don't know, but that's a lot of flights, as you can see here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then technically 9 there. But they'd probably have space for that 10:15 flight. And then that goes from the ATR stand, which I forgot to put in this update. But yeah, it's a lot of flights. It'd be pretty cool to be at the airport to witness this. Hopefully next time I visit, be able to. Well, I won't be able to go to the airport to plane spot all these because apparently it's illegal. But maybe from the house, be able to catch some of those departures. Okay, that's the domestic side. Let's get the long-awaited international side. Ethiopian Airlines inaugural flight. Alright, so pushing back from gate number 22, we have the Fly Dubai Boeing 737 MAX 8, operating flight 332 back to Dubai, of course. At gate 23, I'm not entirely sure what gate they park. Actually, yeah, here's the thing. So Ethiopian's inaugural flight, today's May 11th, Thursday. Their first flight to Karachi was May 8th, I believe, which was the Monday. They don't fly 777s to Karachi. Here's the, not the inaugural, but here's one of the flights here. This is the flight earlier today that was here. As you can see, it's 737 MAX 8. Here's a screenshot of the inaugural flight that operated here. So it's 737 MAX 8. That model is very rare to find. So hopefully NG Models or somebody can release it soon because I would really love to get that model soon. I have two Ethiopian models. I have this 777 and I have the 7879. So I just put the 777 in because it's actually been to Pakistan before. This back in 2016 there was a 777-300ER diverted to Lahore, and then 2017 there was a 777-200LR. Actually, this exact plane, ETANN. This also diverted to Lahore. Both times they were flying between Addis Ababa and Beijing. Ironically enough, both times, or one of them. I think the 777 was going from Beijing to Addis, and then the 777-200LR was flying from Addis Ababa to Beijing. But both times they were on the same routing, and they both diverted to Lahore on separate occasions, obviously. Different reasons. The 222, this one, I think diverted because of an unruly passenger, and then the 300ER diverted because of a fuel leak or something. But yeah, sorry. It's pretty cool, though. Pretty cool history lesson. So yeah, this is the closest I had to a 737 MAX. When Ethiopian's inaugural flight did come to Karachi, they actually parked it at the remote stand. Might have been some officials on board the flight. They were meeting with local Pakistani officials there. But I guess they taxied it over to gate 22, and the flight departed from gate 22. So that's a bit unrealistic here in this scenario, but given the resources I had, just had to make do with it. But yeah, Ethiopian is here now. 4 times weekly service to Karachi. It is flight 694 in from Addis Ababa, and then it's flight 695 back to Addis Ababa. It's about 4.5, 5-hour flight in each direction. So yeah, as I was saying, it's pretty cool how travelers, especially from the US and Canada going to Karachi, they have a new airline option to choose when traveling between Karachi and Canada, Karachi and the US, vice versa. Instead of having to rely on the Middle Eastern carriers and Turkish and having to go via London on British Airways or American Airlines and connecting to Qatar, Etihad or something, whatever, having to do the usual routings that we're all familiar with. You now have a completely unique and new option. You can fly Ethiopian via Addis Ababa. It's really interesting. And I was actually looking out of curiosity for December, and Ethiopian is actually the cheapest option for now. Ticket prices fluctuate obviously, and it's really early, really far out, but for December at least, Ethiopian is about 1,200 round trip Chicago to Karachi via Addis Ababa, and then that's they're about $200 or so cheaper than the rest of them, like Etihad and well, especially Emirates and Qatar, they're about 1,400 round trip. So Ethiopian is significantly cheaper, which is really cool. Never thought you would ever have the option to transit through the African continent on the way to Pakistan, because you'd always associate that kind of travel with the Middle East and stuff. But Africa is now an option, and so cool. I really hope this route does well, and I'm pretty sure it will, because there's a lot of economic and political benefits that come out of this new service between Addis Ababa and Karachi. And hopefully soon we'll see Ethiopian start service to other cities like Lahore and Islamabad, because they already serve, I think, compared to India, which is a much bigger market, obviously. I'm not making that kind of comparison. But India, they serve, I think, 3 or 4 cities. Delhi, Mumbai. I think they recently launched Bengaluru service. And then they were supposed to start Chennai service. I don't know if they fly to Chennai right now. But or Hyderabad, I'm not too sure. But they fly to, I think, 3 cities in India. Something like that. I'll probably have corrected myself by now. But Ethiopian, welcome. Really happy that they're here. And it boosts the Star Alliance connectivity, because right next to them is Turkish Airlines, and Turkish is a big Star Alliance member. But they've also been here for a very long time. Turkish is, I think, continuously they've been operating in Pakistan, Karachi especially, for maybe 40, 50 years nonstop, since the 70s, and obviously before the 70s too. But Turkish has been a really long time, a long time airline at Karachi, I guess you could say. But here's the A330-300 for Turkish. And this came in from Istanbul, of course. It's flight 708. Going back to Istanbul is flight 709. I didn't even realize it. I was just checking just now, and it turns out the retro livery came today. For the first time in like years. This livery used to come like almost every other day, 2016 or 2017. I probably mentioned that in one of my updates back then, but literally, this is the first visit of the retro in a long time. So it finally came earlier today, which is really cool. I just found that out randomly. But otherwise, it's the 330-300, as you can see. Oh, never mind. It's kind of a mix. Okay, never mind. Oh, yeah. See, it's a mix, 200 and 300. All right, next at 25, we have the 777-200LR from PIA. Came in from Jeddah with a rather unusual flight number, flight 832. Normally the Jeddah flights have like a 76 or 7, I think it's 732 flight number, something like that. For whatever reason, they operated this with the flight number 832. So it's just getting offloaded, and this aircraft will head off to Toronto as its next flight tomorrow. All right, so my camera has a little bit of battery left, but it's actually running very, very low on SD card space. So I only have about a minute's worth of footage left to record on my current SD card, so I'll have to get a new one. So of course I'm gonna have to resort to my phone for the last part of the update. Last plane is the Gulf Air A321. That's just gonna go to Bahrain as flight 754. I think it is 753, 754, but it's going to Bahrain. There we go. And that service is not daily, but a few times per week. All right, so that concludes this update for Karachi number 54. Hope you all enjoyed it. Again, super happy to see Ethiopian here. This is the only nonstop route between Pakistan and the entire continent of Africa. I mean, PIA does occasionally do some troop charters to what is it? I think it's Democratic Republic of the Congo, and also sometime to some other, I forgot the name of the country, but they do a lot of troop charters to Africa, various African nations. I'm blanking on the name of the other country, but they've done a few to Democratic Republic of the Congo, and a few. I don't remember the name, but anyways, this is the first and the only current nonstop link between Pakistan and all of Africa. And Ethiopian is a very, very big airline now. They are growing super fast, and they're going to continue growing. So hopefully we'll see bigger planes like the 777 actually coming to Karachi regularly. But for now, the 737 MAX 8 is a really cool plane also to see here from Ethiopian. And yeah, they used to serve Karachi back in the day, 1960 something through 1971. Then they suspended service. They came back in, I think, 1993, and then suspended service again in 2004. And that was actually back on the 757 via Dubai most recently, when they served it until 2004. So really, really glad that they're back. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. It's really, really cool. And I really hope it does well. But anyways, that's it for this update. I think that's all I had to mention. There might be some domestic airline news that I'm completely forgetting to talk about, but I can't remember it, so we'll figure that out later. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm now on summer break officially. I literally just finished my last final earlier today. Came home quickly to make this video and get some audio recorded for 2 other videos that have probably been released by now. Well, this video is coming out I think Saturday, so maybe 1 video has been released before this. But anyway, I'm on summer break. I have some. It's gonna be a busy summer, but I'll figure that out. Making a video on that later. But it's gonna be a pretty packed summer if all goes well. So, but thank you all so much for watching till the end. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos coming very, very soon. Very excited to share them all with you. Thanks again. Take care. See you later. Goodbye.